Hello everyone, welcome to Magickal Me. I'm Jamie Mendez, spiritual intuitive and oracle, here with my weekly Moonday guidance message. So today is actually Tuesday, not Moonday, so if you're watching this on the replay, you don't get all confused. I did actually reschedule Moonday for today, so you are watching in perfect timing. So those of you who are new to my page, how Moonday works, or what my Moonday Oracle guidance readings are, really is a guidance for the highest and greatest good of all that find themselves here. So it's really intended for the collective, or the one consciousness. So that means if you are watching this reading back on replay or on, here for the live reading, there's probably a good reason for that. I believe in divine synchronicity. There are no such thing as coincidences, which means that you're here because there's probably something that you need to hear, something that you will resonate with, or something that may assist you in some way or another. So this is not a personal reading. These are not very, very specific. They're more of a guidance, a general guidance, or an overall guidance for all of us. So that means that while we are all going through something very similar, we still are experiencing things uniquely and individual to us. So that means that it will resonate with some of you in your own unique ways. Okay? So I see lots of people popping in right now. Welcome Sherry and Laura and Atara, Carol, Amber, Bridget, Tammy, Angie. Welcome, ladies. How is everybody today? It's also, I'm doing the reading, and so again, there are no coincidences, synchronicity. I'm actually doing the reading on the spring equinox here in the Northern Hemisphere. For those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, Sherry, you are actually experiencing the autumn equinox, known as Mabon. But for us in the Northern Hemisphere here, this is technically the first official day of spring, although it does not feel like that. We are expecting a snowstorm this evening here in New Jersey. So into tomorrow, and it's going to be quite significant, I'm hearing. So hopefully it won't be as bad as the last one that we had. But yes, so it is also celebrated in many ancient cultures as Eostra or Ostara. So this is very much about rebirth, the newness of life happening. This is literally like a fresh start. So you can think about how everything in the universe is connected to us. It is one big interconnected web. And so as within, so without. As above, so below, which essentially means that everything that happens outside of us is also, we are a mirror reflection of that. So if you begin to be mindful of the seasons and like the moon phases and some of the even astrological events that do occur, you'll begin to flow harmoniously because you are more aware of the energy that is coming in. So for spring equinox, this is a time of newness, a time of rebirth, a time where those little seeds that were planted last spring are now beginning to reappear again. They're starting to fight their way up beneath that toughened earth soil so that they can break free and spring into life and prepare for new growth. So very positive day of rebirth. And I know for some of you, it may feel a little heavy, and that's okay, because as we go through rebirth, the process can be a little difficult, and it sometimes requires us to let go of a lot of stuff. And it's really about shedding those layers. And so transformation is never easy, but it is always worth it. Okay. Hey, Carol, 8 inches already. Wow. I saw your story this morning, so I did see it. It looks so beautiful, but yeah, I know it's so cold, and it's spring. It's the first day of spring. It does not feel like it whatsoever, but I am looking forward to the sun, and I am making the best of the situation. And one thing I was saying today that I do love about snowstorms is they really do remind us to be still they really do kind of force us to go within and just kind of like burrow down, you know. And in those times is really when I do a lot of my inspirational thinking, a lot of my ideas and creative things that I want to get done actually happen. So I can say that I do look forward to the snow in that regard, but not much else. So I see a lot more of you coming in. So I say hello to everybody. Jillian, what's up, Unicorn Sister? Jasenia, Anna, Mandy, Laura, Lynn, Shannon, Hannah, Jeannie. Did I say that right? Jeannie? And yeah, I don't know if you pronounce it Jeannie or Gianni, but welcome. Thanks for joining, everybody. All right, so without further ado, I know I'm a little late, so not really, but divine timing, right? Hi, Jennifer, welcome. It is, Carol, good point. Snow is very cleansing because of the white. It's so serene and purifying, although it can be difficult. It is still very cleansing and purifying. So absolutely, what is it called for, given that we are in the spring equinox? So, all right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So with that said, my energy, I'm still feeling that dragon energy, which is still very pertinent for me. However, I'm going to shift it up a bit, and I'm feeling very inspired with fairy and fae energy. So I was guided to work with The Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. I love this card. So it's like, come on in and listen to what I've got to say and show you. So we're going to go ahead into that, and how this works for those of you that might be new to my page. I pull one card of guidance for the collective. Again, this isn't a personal reading. It is for everyone. So you should be able to resonate with this in some way or another. So I do offer personalized readings for anybody who is interested in booking a private personal one-on-one reading with me. You can private message me and reach out to do that. You can also check out my services section on my page. There should be tabs. Services and offers is where I have all of my services listed, all the different readings that I offer, and if I have any specials going on, you can find them under the offers section. If you still would like to know a little bit more, feel free to reach out to me and we can get something set up for you. All right, so with that said, after this, I will be pulling a mudra, which is literally a way for us to take the oracle message and actually put our money where our mouth is and apply it this week. So it is very assisting to us on that level. And I will go over what mudras are for anybody, just in case when we get there. All right, hi Deborah, welcome sweetheart. You made it in divine timing. All right, so we're going to see what guidance comes through this week, March 20th, 2018, for the world as a collective's highest good. Ooh, we got two. All right. Interesting. So I don't know which one I want to take first. I think I'm going to take this one. All right. This card works out to be number 3. Very much about starting a new chapter, a new cycle. Definitely the energy is very high for us to literally, I pulled quite a few cards today for myself, for my kids, and everything that came through was really about like leaving the old behind and starting brand new. Like this is day one, if you will. Like the reset switch. So we're ready to start a whole new cycle, a whole new chapter. So 3s literally are that energy, but they are also about the creation energy. So, you know, literally birthing something new into life, okay? Hi, Kim and Candace. Welcome. You both popped in right at the same time. Welcome. So with that said, this card is Gossamer Princess. So those beautiful pinks and violets and the sun kind of peeking through here, which is beautiful. And then you've got the butterflies representing that transformation. There she's sitting on that strand of web, which is literally like the interconnected web of life that I talked about a moment ago. And it says, communication, relationship work to be done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the second card, and then I'm going to put the message together, okay? So the second card, master number 44. So some people don't recognize 44 as a master number, but I do. I actually only recognize 11, 22, 33, and 44. To me, 44 is the number of like master healing, which means that you have done the work up to this point that needed to be done, and you've healed to that extent. Not through, not like once and you're done, that's it. But this particular layer, if you will, you've healed this major area of your life, of your challenges, whatever it was that was coming up for you, and it allows you to move into alignment in the right direction now, to change into, like, if you were on this like rotating, that's how I see it in my mind, like a rotating device where you're in the middle and it's rotating, and you've got all these paths that you can stop at any point in time on. It's like the rotating, you finally done it and it stops in the right direction. So you are literally coming into alignment with the path that resonates for you at this time for a new growth. So you're overcoming blockage and past cycles and moving into a higher aligned cycle for yourself in accordance to what you're meant to be doing with a 44. But I also get confirmation when I see a 44 come in. So I know it's like, yep, there's your answer, or nope, that's not what you're supposed to. Whatever it was that I was thinking about, it gives me that confirmation of this is the way to go. And this card is probably one of my favorite in the entire deck. It is the secret path. So there's that path I was talking about, you being called into. And look at her holding the rose. To me, this is about like that, just kind of that passion, your divine love of life and passion or will calling you forward down this irresistible path and journey. And it literally says that, an irresistible pull down a distinct path, ley lines, mystical traditions. And there you see the Fae kind of all like illuminating the path there, kind of flitting about, trying to call the other Fae forward down the path that is meant for her. So they're guiding lights, if you will. So these two cards that come forward, they're actually giving me the whole, like it's like new work is ready to happen. Like you've done what needed to be done to close out the old chapter, or you may still be in the process of wrapping that up, but the new path is opening up to you. And so the relationship work that needs to be done is literally like the relationship with yourself on this new journey. To me, this is telling you that this is about developing the heart and mind connection, that rebirth energy that goes right in accordance to the new moon, because one, we just came down off the new moon on the 17th, so that is a time of planting new seeds for new growth. But also you've got the spring equinox here, and for those of you in the southern hemisphere, you've got Mabon, which is about wrapping things up as you move towards October's end of the year, Samhain, and that is endings at Samhain. So either way, you can, no matter what hemisphere you are in, you really can liken this to wrapping up old cycles because you're ready to transform in some way or another. So these two cards are suggesting that it is time to go within yourself, connect with your heart and your passion and your will to live, your will for life. What is it that makes you tick? What is it that calls your soul? This is a time of feeling. This isn't a time for thinking. It's more time for feeling and connecting with the... I'm gonna get real deep on you guys. I feel like it's a connecting of the heart of your journey. You know, that allowing your heart to connect with that higher heart that has the highest good for you. So it's about feeling your way through the path, if this makes sense to you. It's about listening to your soul's wisdom versus logical mind. While logical mind does play a role, because obviously we've got to take precautions in some matters, but not about fear. No fear. Fear, again, I talk about this all the time. It's only going to hold you back from greatness. So if fear is the only thing that's stopping you from something, well, then you know that that's not the right way. You know, you can't let fear be that determining factor for you. You've got to just be fearless and go where your soul is calling you to go and do what your soul is longing to do. Now is the time. So this week is about listening to your heart and soul and bringing your mind and your heart into that balance, that alignment, so that you can begin to follow your dreams and your heart's call, because it's leading you into alignment with your higher plan, your higher path and work that is meant for you here. Okay? So I hope that makes sense to everyone. I know that it can get, they can get very, very deep in their symbolism and the way that they connect with me. But it is literally like you can't avoid it. So wrap it up, guys. Wrap up what's not working anymore. Utilize the energy of the rebirthing, spring equinox, the fall equinox, wherever you are. Utilize that energy and push forward, expand, explode into yourselves, into a higher, evolved way of being, and follow the path that guides you. It's opening up. It won't be difficult. It won't be so hard to see, because it is opening up for you, and you have those guiding lights there. So you'll begin to get your little clues and your little signs if you haven't already. So you'll see little sparks start to go off, and it's like ding, ding, ding. I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to go that way. Yep, you are. And if you are uncertain, ask the way to be illuminated, and it will be. Hi, Lynette. Welcome, sweetie. You just popped in as we were wrapping up the Oracle message. I'll show you the cards, but you can check the replay out. We did get 2, and we're working with the Fae this week, and it is the Gossamer Princess and the Secret Path. Okay? All right. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump into our mudra. So, but before I forget, because, I tend to get flooded with information and I lose my train of thought. Beautiful, my favorite number, 13 viewers watching right now. 13 is the number of the moon, the number of the goddess, the number of the divine feminine energy, not taking away from any fellas, but it's all about connecting with your intuition versus logical mind, and that's what I was talking about during the reading. 13 is that number of the divine feminine, which is our intuitive, our higher connection to spirit, our higher mind, our heart and soul, versus the practical, analytical, logical. Okay? All right. So before I do forget, really quickly, I just want to say, this Saturday, if you are not already aware, and you might be sick of hearing me say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. This Saturday, between 4 and 8 p.m., we, Oracles of the Light, so myself, my partner Karen, and my partner Lindsay, we are hosting a meet and greet for our grand opening at 1733 Washington Boulevard in Wilsonboro, Pennsylvania. So it is Oracles of the Light, and we are, you can just come on out and just meet us, see our little healing sanctuary. There's also a massive conference room workshop space, which we will be utilizing for all of our workshops and classes. We'll have some magical vendors there offering some of their things that they sell or that they create with their magical creative abilities. And some of those things are, very beneficial to all of us. Some of them offer classes and different workshops that will be beneficial to you. Come on out and meet those vendors, meet us, and just for coming out, you automatically get a raffle ticket to have the chance to win a variety of prizes. I'm not going to list all of the prizes now, but there is an event on Magickal Me, as well as Oracles of the Light, for the meet and greet. If you read through, you can see the list of different prizes that we will be raffling off. It's free. All you have to do is come, you receive your ticket, and you put it in for the drawing and hang out until we announce them. We also, for the first 20 people who sign up with us to book some sort of a session with us that day will receive a small little thank you gift, as our way of saying we appreciate you, being interested in our services and booking services with us. So it's going to be a really fun day. There's going to be some, small finger foods and some beverages. Definitely pop in and come see us. Just say hello and hang out, and you can win something magical in the process, okay? So again, it is Saturday, the 24th, between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. You can check out the event on my page or on Oracles of the Light if you have any more questions or want more information about that, okay? All right. Thank you, Candace, sweetheart. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and I am working with this next mudra deck. It's called Mudras for Awakening the Energy Body by Alison D. Nicola. So this deck is great because if you are not familiar with working with mudras and you really want to get more more taking your power into your own hands, it's really a great way to be able to do just that. It also has chakra cards in it, so it helps you understand by working with the mudra card or the chakra cards what area of your energy body, your emotional body, or physical body needs some more attention. So really beneficial. Mudras are actually like yoga positions for your hands. They were said to have been originally used by Tibetan monks. They are still very much used today in certain practices, certain yoga practices, certain meditation practices. They're used in all over, in many different spiritual practices and beliefs. Use them. So what you can use them for is by they're little hand movements or gestures that you use because, our energy flows through our hands. By channeling your energy using these hand movements and breathing, you can channel energy into your physical body to alleviate any dis-ease or ailments. You can channel that energy into your emotional or energy body to remove blockage that might be preventing you from coming into balance or alignment, or to helping your key energy that should be naturally flowing through you. When we have blockage in our energy centers, that key energy cannot move freely and it gets stuck. And what happens when energy gets stuck is it does create physical dis-ease and discomfort and complication. So definitely helps you to awaken energy centers, to remove that blockage. And if you are working towards spiritual illumination or growth, these assist on that level as well. So you just can't go wrong. So when I do pull a mudra, I ask it to be in sync with the oracle message that came through. So we can literally take our power into our hands and work towards whatever message came through. So if we're working towards rebirth, we would like a card that's going to come through to assist us with that. Okay? All right. So we do this together, and after we're done, so I pull the card, we do it together. After we're done, I take a picture, post it on my page, and you can literally save it to your phone, your iPad, whatever you watch on, and take it with you and work with it all week long. It is only going to help you. Some of them have physical cautions, and I will tell you in advance if any of them do that come up. This way you may not want to work with it, and it is going to be at your own caution or discretion. Okay? Yes, there is Angie, my soul sister, my mudra crystal goddess, over there to assist us because, I work with the mudras, but she breathes and expels mudras because she is just definitely much more her area of expertise than mine. Okay. All right, so what mudra wishes to come forth this week for us as a collective for our highest good, the week of March 20th, 2018? This one does make sense. Contemplation. And it is amethyst in color. It's like kind of like an indigo amethyst. So it's definitely going to resonate with our clear vision, our clear sightedness, and our crown chakra, which is the clear knowing. So it really does go hand in hand with our cards this week because This is about, remember I said relationship work with your path. So what that actually meant was, here's the time where if you're sitting here, if you're one of the people that might be sitting here watching this going, but I'm not really sure what my higher path is. This is the week to start working towards that, to start becoming more aware of it, to start understanding what it is that you want to do. So this is going to assist us. The contemplation, which is also referred to as the, it looks like Dhyana Mudra, Angie, but I don't know if you get this backwards, but is it Dhyana? Dhyana? To me, it looks like Diana spelled really interestingly, which is interesting because Diana is the Roman goddess, Artemis being her Roman or her Greek counterpart, of focus and that, setting your sights, letting go of your arrow and hitting your target. So kind of really goes hand in hand, even if it doesn't mean that, even if it's not pronounced that way. I'm sure Angie will hit me with the proper pronunciation of it. But to me, I saw that card twice this week already, over the last 2 days, the Diana card. So it was all about focus and hitting your mark, which is exactly what we want to be doing. Hi, Heather. Welcome, sweetheart. Thank you, Angie. So this assists with integration. So what were we talking about? Aligning mind and heart. So integration of heart and mind and soul purpose, higher purpose through the rebirth process. Balance and meditation. So those of you who have said to me, I can't meditate, I've tried. Here you go. This one will assist you. It enhances the full body balance and health. So full body overall. So talk about completion here. Talk about coming into awareness. Supports full yogic breath. Allows for effortless meditation. There you go. Okay, so Angie says Da-ana. Okay, is that right? Da-ana or Da-ana? Looks like Da-ana. But to me, I feel like it still says Diana. Hi, Ivana. Well, thank you for sharing that. Ivana says mudra means wise one. Is it wise in my language? Okay, I'm sorry, I was reading that wrong. It means wise. That, I would say, is spot on. Thank you for sharing that. Heather says, I'm late, but I'm here. I'm going to watch the replay. I'm betting I'm going to need to hear whatever the message is. I've had a day. Ooh, that was me yesterday. I had a day. I collected myself, picked myself back up, and here I am today. So it's okay, sweetheart. All right, so there are no cautions that are listed on this card for this mudra. So I take full disclaimer here. No cautions that are on the card, okay? So don't come back at me for anything. So how we are going to do this one, we're going to do this together. It is very easy. You're going to place your left hand in the lap, palm facing up. I'm going to show you this way so that, it's not in my lap right now, but lay the back of the right hand onto the fingers of the left hand. So literally, it's like this, okay? I can't bend my hands that way. I feel like I'm doing, the binoculars that we did as kids. So kind of like that. It says align them at the first and second joints. So the first and second joints here. Lightly touch the tips of both index fingers to the tops of the thumbs. Okay. Relax your shoulders. Now you want to put this on your lap. Okay, there's like fire coming into my cheeks and I haven't even started doing this yet. Whew. Okay. So straighten your spine, drop your shoulders, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you release your breath, you're going to release it from your mouth and blow the breath out. Channeling the energy, and you should feel that into your crown chakras. I just felt some tingling and like an opening. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Release. And And when you take the next deep breath in, just hold it there for a second before you release. So take another deep breath in. Hold. Release. And you can state, my mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. My mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. My mind and body rest in effortless contemplation. And you can open your eyes. Okay? Angie says, it's the meditation mudra, the state of the yogi Buddha. That makes perfect sense. Seen a lot of Buddha lately. And to become one, which is exactly what we want. All right. And there you have it, everybody. I'm going to take a picture of it in a little bit, post it on my page, and literally work with this one all week long. It's going to help you. If you're getting into meditation mode, work with it as you go into meditation mode. If you are beginning to make some plans for yourself, what do you need to do? Maybe you're developing a plan for something. You're working towards something that you want to be creating. Work with this one. It's going to, remember, our mind serves a purpose. Okay, so I am not casting out logical, rational thought. It does. Our heart also serves a purpose. But when they are out of sync, we literally are not living in accordance with our authenticity or our soul reason for being here. So when we align heart and mind, your mind begins to listen to the whispers of your heart and soul, and it allows you to produce and to go forth with what you are meant to be doing according to your heart and soul. So you're bringing it into the one, into that balance, like Angie said. Okay? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening to the messages. I hope that they resonate and that they assist you all week long. And, you know, if you ever have something that you would like to share, comment, in lieu of working with the mudra or the oracle message, please feel free to do so. I love to hear feedback, and I am never too busy to listen to someone's experiences and forward movement or positive situations, okay? All right, everybody, have a great magical week, and I will try to see you back here on Fortune Friday. It's my goal. However, with the meet and greet on Saturday, Friday is going to be a little crazy for me. So I have a lot to do, a lot to plan, and a lot to get done. So if not, I hope to see some of your lovely magical faces at the meet and greet on Saturday. Have a great week, and I will see you all soon.